All right, movie fans, we are here in the heart of London at the world-famous Dorchester Hotel to talk to the cast of Thor The Dark World. We also gonna find out if Loki gonna have his own movie and what's up with the next Avengers, Age of Ultron, which is being shot right around the corner. Y'all keep it locked right here to BlackTree TV for all the exclusives.
All yours.
Anyone else?
So Chris, this movie, I mean, to see you like in this character again, reprising this role, you could see that the character grew up off screen. How do you do that as a character when you go into a new role? How do you show that progression from, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also, I've grown up, you know, as Chris. I think there's a sort of a different maturity to me that you know, plays into, I mean, always, that plays into the characters. And, but, you know, Thor in the first one was basically a spoiled teenager who was about to receive the keys to the kingdom and was full of, you know, confidence and cockiness and arrogance. And that was, had to be tempered through the film. And by the end of it, I think he was a little more aware. And this, we pick up after Avengers, and some time has certainly passed, and he's been doing the cleanup in the universe from basically the, you know, the chaos he created in the first one, or he helped orchestrate. And he is certainly, he's grown up a bit, you know, that he understands the burden of the throne. He understands the weight of that responsibility. And that helped, I think that's steered us in that direction.
Right. I know Kevin and the director both said that they seem like you're the perfect character, like you was born for this role or whatever. But I know it's like the way you play the character, but it's also your physique. So I'm wondering, what's your workout regimen? How do you keep toned and?
I mean, for this it's an intense amount of buckets of protein and you know, brown rice, vegetables, boring kind of stuff, but large quantities, and lots of weightlifting. You know, it's good old-fashioned, you know, Schwarzenegger bodybuilding sort of stuff, you know. Yeah. And we do a lot of sort of functional training in there as well, the Muay Thai and boxing, just to, you know, so you don't just become a stiff sort of block.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of time in the gym.
I've got this completely under control.
Is that why everything's on fire?
Yeah. Now, the sibling rivalry and the whole family drama that plays out in Asgard and Thor's universe is kind of unique in this whole superhero realm. And I know that you grew up with a brother that's also well known. Yeah. Did y'all have sibling rivalries? Probably not at the same level of Thor and Loki.
Yeah.
But
well, I have two brothers, and neither of them tried to take over the universe on different occasions. But they attempted to take over certain things in the house, which I was certainly kind of having to fight my way through. But no, I mean, we're competitive in the best of ways, as siblings are, and but you know, just like these guys, you know, the respect that exists there is kind of outweighs any of that, you know, and the competitiveness gets in the way at times, but you know, it always comes down to that love or respect you have for one another, and it's what I love about Loki and Thor's relationship is it is incredibly real and grounded in amongst this fantastical world.
One thing that I really love about Thor in particular, that this movie series, is the comedy that's injected into it. Like in the first one, when you're in the pet shop and you yell out "horse," every time I see that, I laugh. And in this one, it has the same kind of instances of comedy. Yeah. Is that in the script, or is this something that you guys kind of develop, kind of ad-lib?
A bit of both. I mean, a lot of it's in the script, you know, and the foundation of it, and then it's up to the actors to kind of orchestrate it or tweak it or send it in a different direction. And one of the things where Thor kind of hangs the hammer up in the house, in the apartment, was just something on set where I was kind of playing around and, you know, and did it, and I went, oh, we should get a shot of that. Yeah. So it's always a bit of both, you know, and I'm glad the comedy worked in this, because I think it's what made the first film work, and all these films ties them together. It allows you to buy into the world, you know, that you've created.
Well, thank you for your time and another amazing movie.
Thanks, buddy.